Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Raggedy Ann and Andy and the Rainy Day Circus for 1973. So let's get started. Marcella propped Raggedy Ann and Andy hand in hand on the nursery window seat. Please don't be sad, she said. I wish I could take you to the circus with me, but it's too wet outside. You get all soggy. Marcella put the rest of the dolls in their place on the shelf. Then she tucked Fido in his dog bed and Boots in her kitty basket. Goodbye, my dears, Marcella waved from the door. I'll be home soon. Raggedy Ann winked at Andy. Just wait, she whispered. We're going to have a circus here, too. The very second the door closed, the nursery sprung to life. Forward march, Soldier Dow shouted as he led the troops out of their shoe box bracket. Clown Dow danced for joy. Cowboy Dow galloped after a bandit, and Fire Dow raced his truck out of the little red firehouse. Clink, clink, here I come, he called. Quiet, everyone, said Raggedy Ann. I have a surprise. We can have our own rainy day circus right here in the nursery. We can use the sheets from Marcella's bed for a circus tent, added Andy. And we can build benches out of the blocks, said Soldier Dow. Hooray, cheered the Dows. Everyone helped Raggedy Ann and Andy put up the tents, and Soldier Dow and his troop built sturdy block benches. French Dow and Ballerina Dow made the cotton candy, and Fido licked the pan. Soon everyone was sitting under the big top. Rumpa-tum, rumpa-tum, belched the military marching band. Our rainy day circus had just begun. First came a colorful parade of clowns stuffed with wild animals. There were lions and tigers and pelicans and teddy bears and pink elephants on roller skates. Isn't he funny? Giggled Raggedy Ann. Cowboy Dow was first on the program. He performed daring lasso tricks on Pancho, his painted hobby horse. Yippee-ki-yay, Cowboy Dow called as he twisted his lasso. French Dow was next. Everyone oohs and ahs as she tippy-toed across the tightrope. Woof woof, barked Fido. Watch my juggling dog act. Then, to show how good he was, Fido juggled 6 dog biscuits at once while balancing a ball on top of his nose. Meow, meow, mowed Boots. I'm the marvelous cat, the flying trapeze. Watch me float through the airs with the greatest of ease. After Boot did her act, the crowd began to chime. We want Raggedy Ann and Andy. We want Raggedy Ann and Andy. But Raggedy was nowhere to be seen. Instead, the next act turned out to be a horse with red and white stripes stocking. The band began to play as the horse skipped and hopped and circled the ring. When the horse marched to the center of the ring, the band stopped playing. For my first trick, said the horse, I will count to 5. A talking horse, cried Clown Dow. The horse tipped one foot 5 times, and he counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he bowed a long, long bow. A horse that can count, cried French Dow. Everyone clapped and clapped. For my next trick, said the horse, I would change my size. The horse formed feet while walking his back feet, walking backwards. He became longer and longer and longer. Everyone shouted and cheers. The drum began to roll. The horse made his front foot hop backwards and his back foot hop forward. And suddenly he was short and fat again. He bowed a long, long bow. The cheering was so loud that at first no one could hear Fido bark. Woof, woof, warned Fido. Mathella's coming home. Move fast, cried Zoderdell. We must put everything back the way it was. But where are Raggedy Ann and Andy? Asked Cowboy Dow. Here we are, said two voices. Then the front half of the horse was the front half of the horse with the red and white striped stocking hurried off. It was Raggedy Ann. I'll take down the circus tent, she cried. Raggedy Andy climbed out of the half of the horse costume. I'll put Cowboy Dow round up the hobby horse, he said. The nursery door opened just a second after the Dows had scurried to their places. Funny, said Marcel, looking around. I thought I heard something, but everything is just the way I left it. Then she said, Poor Ragdow's, I'm sorry you had such a dull, rainy day. But the Dows all smiled contentiously. They was remembering the lasso trick in the tightrope walker and the juggling dog and cat on the flying trapeze. And the longest, shortest, fattest, funniest, most wonderful horse in the war. A horse with red and white striped stockings. So that was Raggedy Ann and Andy in the Rainy Day Circus from 1973. If you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. Our next book will be Dolly Takes a Trip.